Now, News 3 Sports with Megan Plain.
The fact that they beat us last year, they probably have some confidence that they can play well against Alabama, so we're going to have to change the way they think when it comes to that.
Okay, Coach Saban throwing some shade at LSU ahead of tonight's matchup with the Tigers, but you know what? First-ranked Alabama did what Saban wanted them to do by completely destroying LSU with a 55-17 win. Now, speaking of college football's top dogs, third-ranked Clemson has a matchup with the Hokies. Virginia Tech welcomes the Tigers to Scott Stadium. And how about Tech jumping ahead? Khalil Herbert's 4-yard run gives the Hokies a 7-3 lead in the first quarter. But even the field is like, I don't think so. The Tigers are the 23-point favorites, so it's time to rain on this parade. Sprinklers come on, and not long after that, Trevor Lawrence takes it himself for the score. Clemson's ahead 10-7. Now this game remains close into the third quarter when the Tigers have just a 1-touchdown lead. Lawrence again scores on the ground, and his team goes ahead 24-10. From here on out, it is all Clemson. Tigers win 45-10 and clinch a spot in the ACC championship game for the 6th consecutive season. It'll be a rematch with the second-ranked Fighting Irish, who handed the Tigers their only loss, which was an overtime thriller. Meanwhile, the Hokies look to play next week's Commonwealth Cup when they host Virginia. Now the Virginia Cavaliers play their final home game of the season today, saying goodbye to 38 seniors. UVA enters today 4-4, and a dub against Boston College would give the Hoos a winning record for the first time since way back in week 1. Eagles are looking to send those seniors out on a sour note. Dennis Grossel completes a 45-yarder to Zay Flowers. Touchdown Eagles, they go ahead 7-3 in the first quarter. Second quarter, Brennan Armstrong finds Rashawn Henry up the middle, and he gone. Wahoos, they take the lead. UVA remains ahead from here on out to beat Boston College 43-32, improving to 5-4. The Cavaliers now have a 4-game winning streak and sit at the middle of the pack in the ACC standings. They close out the season next week at Virginia Tech. Also saying goodbye to its seniors today is 17th-ranked North Carolina. The Tar Heels host Western Carolina in their home finale, and Hampton native Daz Newsome leads all receivers in his final game at Kenan Stadium. He bids farewell with 6 receptions for 82 yards and a touchdown in UNC's 49-9 win against Western Carolina. Today, Newsome moves into 4th place on UNC's career receptions list with 180, and he has a chance to move up on the list next week when the Tar Heels travel to Miami for their final game of the season. Now here's head coach Mack Brown reflecting on Newsome's time at UNC.
He's so quick, and he's just fast. And sometimes he looks little, and you think it's, look at this little guy. And then he just outruns everybody. He has probably improved his ability to catch the ball as much as anybody I've ever been around from the day we got here 2 years ago until today.
And tomorrow we have an NFL doubleheader airing live right here on News 3. First up, Cleveland travels to Tennessee for a battle of 8-3 AFC teams. Browns are off to their best start since they were also 8-3 in 1994. It's been a long time for those fans. Now after that is a 4:25 p.m. matchup between the Eagles and Packers. Green Bay quarterback Aaron Rodgers can become the first player in NFL history to record 5 seasons with at least 35 touchdown passes. All he's got to do is throw 2 TD passes tomorrow, and keep it in mind that it is the Eagles. I don't think it'll be too tough of a challenge for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Aaron Rodgers, definitely one of the best.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, Megan, thanks. We'll be right back with April's final check of the forecast. Stay with us.